Stop trying to look rich. You look like a clown. You look like a goofy. You look like a loser. You look like a loser. Who you doing it for? You doing it for these 304s? You doing it for your bros? You doing it for these people out here? These people don't give a people don't care. The reason why you not getting respected, the reason why people treat you like crap is because they don't care. Right? A lot of y'all dudes, y'all stressed out because you living beyond your means. You trying to keep up with the Joneses. You trying to buy all these designer clothes, shoes, bags. You trying to buy the new latest pair of Jordans. You know what I'm saying? You trying to buy the expensive ass jewelry and shit. Trying to look cool. Trying to portray an image. Nobody cares, bro. You do understand that, right? Nobody cares. Nobody's checking for you. Nobody's looking back like, oh my God, who is that? Nobody's doing that to you, right? You ain't no hoes by doing it, right? Now you fuck out. You ain't fucking hoes and nobody give a fuck about you. Nobody care about you. Nobody respecting you. Now you stress the fuck out because you spent all this money on this shit and you ain't getting the attention you want, right? You not getting the attention you want because you trying to look rich. Stop trying to look rich. Stop trying to live beyond your means, bro. A lot of y'all dudes got fucked up credit because you spending it on clothes and shoes and jewelry and shit. Dumb shit. You spending all your money on dumb shit. Why is you spending your money on dumb shit? Right? You know it. You know that you don't have the money, but you still doing it anyway. You still living in La La Land. Just because you see everybody else jumping off the cliff doesn't mean you should jump off the cliff. Just because you see everybody else living beyond their means doesn't mean you should be living beyond your means either. Stop being a follower. Be a leader. Be a leader. Right? That's why I'm so thankful that I have a mind of my own. Right? Because I know so many people. I know so many people that's stressed out, that don't know how to pay their bills. They spend all their money on clothes, shoes. They spend all their money on liquor, going to the club, just to impress these 304s. Just to impress their bros. Just to impress people. Right? Knowing that they don't have the money to do all that, but they gonna do it anyway just to impress folks. People don't care. Guys, I don't think y'all understand. People really don't give a fuck. People don't care about you. People not breaking their necks for you. They not caring about the shit that you buying. Right? You trying to live beyond your means and you knowing you don't got it, but you doing it anyways to get some attention. Right? You look goofy. You look like a clown. You look like a loser, bro. You stressed the fuck out because you behind on rent. Right? You don't know if you gonna make enough for rent this month or next month. Right? Because you spending all your money on dumb shit. You spending all your money on dumb shit. Guys, you a man. We only got one life to live, right? We, as a man, guys, we don't get too many chances. We don't get too many chances. As a man, if you can't provide, bro, you gonna get treated like shit. People gonna look at you crazy. People gonna talk to you crazy. People are not going to take you seriously. People are not going to respect you. You don't even respect yourself. You don't even put yourself first. You know what I'm saying? You trying to live for people. You trying to live for attention and shit. They ain't paying the bills. That's not done for you. That's not helping you no type of way. None. You trying to flex on a woman. Baby, I got this car. This watch right here costs about $50,000. This watch right here costs about $200,000. Right? These tennis chains. This 20 a piece. This 20 a piece. Right? These tennis bracelets. This 10 a piece. Right? You think the bitch pussy getting wet for that? You think a bitch getting aroused by that? She looking at you as a trick, a walking lick. She finna finesse you, bro. She finna finesse you. The reason why a lot of y'all dudes in these relationships and your girl don't respect you is because you leading with money. That's all you talk about is money, right? That's all you lead with is money. So don't be confused. Don't get lost. Don't get butthurt. Don't get mad that she do cheat on you. Don't get mad that she do use you for your money. Don't get mad that she don't take you seriously, because that's what you leading with is your money. That's all you care about, right? And I'm not saying not to get the bag. I'm not saying not to go work and do shit to make money. I'm not saying that, but bro, you flexing it for these 304s. You flexing for these women. You flexing for your bros. You flexing for these people. You know what I'm saying? No wonder you getting treated like crap. No wonder you stress the fuck out every fucking night. No wonder sometimes you can't eat, sleep, right? Because you don't know when you're going to pay your next bill. You don't know when you're going to pay your car insurance, your car note. Knowing damn well you don't got the money to spend all this extra ass shit, all this goofy ass shit, but you doing it anyways just to try to fit in. Just to try to look cool. Why is you trying to look cool? Be yourself. Be yourself. The people that got money, guys, they not living beyond their means. They not buying expensive designer every other week or every day or trying to buy the newest pair of Jordans. They not doing that. They don't have to do that. Guys, you can literally tell if a dude got money or not, or if a woman got money or not, by how they just walk, how they carry themselves, their confidence, everything, right? They don't have to do too much to show you that they got money, right? When you trying to talk to a woman, bro, you don't have to tell her that you make money. You don't have to tell her that you got all this expensive ass shit. You don't have to tell her that. She's not going to get aroused by that. By you not telling her that you got money, she's going to get aroused by that because she's used to so many dudes tricking on her. She's used to so many dudes flexing their money. So when she's talking to you and you're not even flexing about your money, you're not even bragging about it, you're not even showing it off, bro, she's going to get turned on by you. Right? Because it's showing her that you don't give a fuck about all this money shit. This money shit ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of y'all dudes, y'all be so fascinated. Y'all trying to live this life that you really not living for real. You trying to fit in. You trying to be a celebrity. You trying to be one of these rappers or athletes, bro. You not them. You know what I'm saying? And if you is them, have you seen a lot of rappers? Have you seen a lot of athletes? They go broke, right? Because they trying to keep up with the Joneses. They trying to portray an image. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, what is you doing? You living backwards. You moving backwards. You moving backwards. Nope. The reason why nobody respect you, the reason why nobody take you seriously, bro, is because you trying to fit in. You trying to look rich. You can be rich without having to look rich. You know what I'm saying? Let me say it again. You can be rich without having to look rich. You can wear a black t-shirt, a white t-shirt, a navy blue t-shirt, and still fuck more hoes than most of these dudes that's tricking on these women. Most of these dudes that's flexing that they got money. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to do too much. You don't have to do too much, right? But you doing it because you trying to fit in. You trying to portray this image. You think it's cool. It's cool to flex money, so let me go ahead and do it, right? Everybody else doing it, let me go ahead and do it, right? He getting the results that I want with women, I guess. Deep down, you don't know what he doing to attract all these women, but you see that he got a lot of women around him, right? Because he flexing money, so you thinking it's cool to flex money. You thinking it's cool to look rich, right? But you don't really know what he going through. You don't really know what he's stressing about every fucking night, right? You don't know why he drinking so much. He drinking so much liquor. He smoking so much. He popping all these different drugs and pills and shit because you don't know what he fucking stressed about. He's stressed because he can't pay his bills, right? He trying to keep up an image. He trying to portray an image, right? He trying to fool you. He trying to fool y'all to think he really rich for real, and really he not rich for real. Come on, guys. Stop living backwards, bro. Stop living backwards. The reason why so many men today, bro, is at the fucking bottom is because they trying to look rich. Stop trying to look rich. Stack your money up. Stack your money up. I'm not saying, bro, you can't buy a designer. I'm not saying you can't buy a pair of the new shoes you want or some jewelry. I'm not saying not to, bro, but don't be overly doing it. Don't be going too crazy on it. Watch what you spending your money on. Watch what you spending your money on. Like, what the, you don't got over 100 M's. You know what I'm saying? You don't got over $1 billion, right? You can't just be spending money and not look at the receipt. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all dudes, y'all just be spending your money, not look at the receipt. Got all these high-ass phone bills and shit. You got all these different phones, not knowing your phone bill is stupid high, right? Not knowing you can't really afford it, but you thinking they finna move it over. They finna move your price or drop your price down or something. Like, what are you doing? You not thinking. You thinking like these women. These women, they live in La La Land. They walk around this motherfucker in La La Land, but you thinking just like them. You moving in La La Land, walking in La La Land, right? And no wonder people not taking you seriously. No wonder you still in the shithole that you was in last year, the year before that, the year before that. No wonder you can't grow. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to look rich. Stop trying to look rich. And I must also say this too, like, people think it's cool, like, to have kids and be broke. Like, a lot of y'all dudes do that too. A lot of y'all dudes do that. You see everybody else around you, they having kids, they getting all these different girls pregnant and shit. You think it's cool to get these girls pregnant and you don't got no money? You broke as hell and you don't got no money to provide for your kid? Bro, that's sick. Like, what are you doing? Now your kids got a shitty life because of you, because you can't provide for them, because you can't give them the best life they need. Now you really living off paycheck to paycheck, right? You got this girl pregnant. Now you got to take care of the kid. Now you don't really got no money for yourself. Now you don't really got no money for your investments, right? Your mentorship, right? You don't got no money for that because you got to spend all your money on these kids that you got. All these different babies that you got. Now you on child support. Now you working a job. Now they taking half of your check, right? Because you got this girl pregnant, not knowing you was broke as hell from the begin with, right? Guys, you gotta think what you doing. I'm not getting no girl pregnant because I know that I'm fucking broke, right? If I'm broke, that's how I'm thinking. I'm not getting no girl pregnant because I know that I'm broke, right? If I get this girl pregnant, it's going to make me even broker. I'm be living even more shittier, right? But a lot of y'all dudes, y'all don't be caring. Y'all simply don't be caring. Y'all be getting all these different girls pregnant, right? And you still wondering, you still confused, you still mad, you still depressed because you seeing all your friends around you surpass you because you trying to live out your means. You trying to fit in. You trying to portray this image, right? You still in the same shithole that you was in 5 years ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, right? Because of the situations, the things you doing in life. Why is you drinking? Why is you smoking? You got no money, but you drinking and smoking. You spend your last on some liquor. You spend your last on some fucking drugs. That shit ain't doing nothing for you. That's not benefiting you at all, right? But when I ask you, do you be going to the gym? When I say, hey, when the last time you went to the gym? Oh, I don't go to the gym. I don't got no money for it. How you don't have $20? How you don't have $50? You spend your last $50, $20 on to get in the club or to spend some liquor or to give some money to some 304, right? But you don't got no money to work on yourself. You don't got no money to improve yourself. Right? You don't got no money to improve yourself to get yourself to the next level. Guys, I put myself first. I put myself first. Fuck what all y'all think, right? Baby, I'm not impressing you. I'm not trying to do nothing to get you to check. I'm not doing none of that. I like women that like me. I like to be around people that like me. Men or women, right? I'm cool with people. I'm cool with dudes that want to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go out my way to try to impress a person to get them to, no, I'm not doing none of that. That's goofy. That's clown behavior. But a lot of y'all dudes do that. A lot of y'all dudes do that. Right, you trying to fit in. You trying to get in the cool club, the cool kids club. Like, bro, you a grown ass. Like, what are you doing? You a grown ass man. What are you doing? Be yourself. When you be yourself, people are going to be attracted to you because you being yourself. You being authentic, right? Guys, I don't have to go out my way to talk to people because I'm myself 24/7. Wherever I go, wherever gym I go, people come up to me. People come up and talk to me. I don't have to go out my way to talk to them. They come up and talk to me. Whenever I go to the store, people come up and talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go out my way to go talk to them. Right? Not saying not to approach, not saying not to talk to women. Of course, I approach all day. Right? But I'm saying, guys, I'm not here to try to impress people. I'm not going out my way. I'm not breaking my fucking back, my neck to impress these folks. I'm living below my means. I'm living below my means. Right? I'm not stressed out every day like you. You stressed out every day because you trying to live this lifestyle that you can't really live for real. You trying to keep up with these Joneses. You trying to have this rapper lifestyle, not knowing you don't have as much money as these rappers you look up to. But you trying to portray this lifestyle. Like, bro, what is you doing? You living backwards. Stop trying to look rich. Stop. You look like a goofy. You look like a clown. Stop doing that. Right? And yeah, guys, like, bro, I had to make this video today because I see this shit too often. I see this shit too much. I know people personally that's trying to look rich, that's trying to live beyond their means. And I know they stressed out because they can't pay for their bills. They can't do shit for real. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, that's the video for today. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, this your boy Daron. I'm out. Peace.